Zach. I guess I should start now. Okay, so I grew up in a Christian household as a little kid. I knew about Christ, and I said I accepted Christ, but I wasn't full knowledge of Him. And me as a young kid, we moved around a lot. And it wasn't until midway through 6th grade, we moved to this town called Magnolia. And my mom told me, hey, this is where we're going to be. This is where we're going to be the rest of our lives. This is where we're going to, like my mom said, when I'm a grandma, like your grandkids, my grandkids are going to come and stay here. So, and then right off the bat, it was the middle of the year, and the only kid that I knew was like the big popular kid. So, from the start, I wasn't with the right group of people. I was not a great person at all. I was that Christian that just didn't live like it. And you know, the thing in junior high, the thing starting middle school, it's like, oh man, I need a girlfriend. That was the dream. Girls are awesome. Get a girl, your life would be perfect. That was the best. Yeah, so I mean, here I am at age of 11, 12, I think. And it's like, and it wasn't good. That's when the devil attacked, because I wanted this girl, and the devil's like, oh, let me help you there. And it's like, I was constantly lusting. I was looking at girls' ways. I shouldn't have been looking at them. I watched things that like I regret watching really a lot. And it was like, I was just searching for someone to love me. I didn't feel that love. So as junior high went on, I worked my way up, just like, you know, the school food chain. Like, I started down here, and then throughout 6th, 7th, 8th grade, I started becoming one of the popular kids. And it's like, I was up there. I was one of the smartest. I was one of the most athletic. I was a nice guy. Everybody liked me. It was pretty cool. Yeah, then one day I come home, and my mom has some news for me. Hey, we're moving to Groveton. Where in the world's Groveton again? Like, Groveton, like, are you serious? Like, middle of nowhere. Like, I won't, like, what am I supposed to do there? Like, honestly, I was really mad. Like, because I had spent like 3 years trying to work my way up, and I was top of the food chain. I thought, like, hey, I'm set for life now. Like, I'm just going to ride this high school train, popular kid, maybe varsity sophomore year. Like, it's all going to be good. Yeah, and my mom wasn't done either, so she would later tell me that, hey, you're also going to go to this church camp with these guys. So great, I'm going to a church camp with people I don't know. Yay. I mean, I was already going to Newtown, so I didn't know anybody, and now my mom was sending me hours away from home where I wouldn't know anybody, go meet more people I didn't know. Yeah, it was messy. I was very mad. So then the day came that we got to the church camp, and the ride was very awkward. I'll tell you, the ride was very awkward. I didn't know anyone. And when you're all stuck in a van all together, it's like, hey, like, I know you, so it's not weird. Yeah, no one knew me, so it's like, I sat like in a seat by myself, I'm pretty sure. Like, everyone avoided me. So once I get to the church camp, I'm still thinking like, hey, I want to set myself off. I want to be the popular kid. And I had a girl on mine. I was trying to impress a girl there, so I was trying to be like, you know, like, I'm that cool Christian guy, like, hey, like, look at me. And then it was that super server like she was talking about. So we went into our blue school where all the freshmen were at. And God honestly kind of just slapped me in the face. It was like, hey, stop. So for a whole hour and a half, from the second verse of the first song to the end of the man's sermon, I cried. I cried a lot. It was just like, it was a big realization for me that God's here for me. It's like, so my parents, they're divorced. So growing up, I really didn't have like a father figure, someone that like you would just go outside with and like play catch, or someone that I didn't have that father's love. I didn't have the father's love that a lot of people have. Like father-son relationship, I didn't really have that. And at that church camp, it was just great to see, because when I was sitting there crying, I had my eyes closed the whole time. Oh my gosh, I had a bandana on me. That thing was disgusting after. But I was just sitting there crying, and with my eyes closed, I just saw an image. It was just an image of like God holding me in His arms, telling me that like He loved me, and just showing me like, hey, like, I'm here for you. I'm not gonna let you fall through. And He showed me that moving to this little town, Groveton, I came here to do something. And it's like, I came here He gave me a new chance. He gave me like another start. He gave me where like, hey, this reputation you had, you don't need it anymore. I want you to go start new. I want you to have, I want you to go, like, go do this, because this is what I'm calling you for. And it was awesome. It was, so then I later went to Piney Woods camp, and at that camp, there was one service. It was awesome. Just like, I was sitting there singing, worshiping, I started crying. It's like, God, how are you planning on me going to Groveton? New kid, freshman, how are you planning for me just to go there and just be like, oh yeah, like you all should listen to me because like, I'm telling you stuff. And it was just amazing, just thinking like, I'm gonna be all by myself, Lord. It's like, what am I gonna do? And at that same time, there was the guy sitting right next to me. He goes to this church, I'm not gonna say his name, but he hugged me. He's like, he just put my arm around me, and I don't know if he appreciated it, but like I wrapped him up, like I was about to tackle him. Like just the timing of it all, it was just really amazing. It showed me that God gave me like a great church. He gave me like great people to be here. He gave me a lot of support, and it was just a big change in my life, because it showed me like the way that you're living is it gave me a new fresh start. And that's something just with God. He'll give you a fresh start. He'll forgive everything that you've done in your past, and he'll just give you a new chance.